the 5 rice hacks seniors need to lower blood sugar and gut health. Hello, my wonderful friends. I'm Dr. Davis John, a physician with over 30 years of helping folks just like you live healthier, more vibrant lives. Today, I'm thrilled to share a discovery that could truly change the way you think about your health. Imagine enjoying a warm bowl of rice. Maybe it's paired with your favorite veggies or a cherished family recipe. What if I told you that the way you're preparing that rice might be quietly working against your blood sugar, your gut, or even your energy levels? Sounds surprising, right? Here's the exciting part. With 5 simple science-backed hacks, you can turn that everyday rice into a powerful ally for your health. Before we jump in, I need a quick favor. If you find this video as life-changing as I believe it will be, please hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. It ensures you never miss a tip that could make a real difference, and it helps me share this knowledge with more amazing seniors like you. So, are you ready to rethink your rice and unlock a healthier you? Let's dive in. You might be wondering, why focus on rice? It's a food we've all grown up with, but there's a hidden story behind it that modern medicine often misses. Let me take you back to a moment that reshaped my career and my mission. Why rice can sometimes work against you. Early in my practice, I met Robert, a 62-year-old retired teacher with a kind smile and a love for simple, home-cooked meals. Rice was a staple in his diet, but despite my best efforts with medications, his blood sugar kept climbing. His cholesterol was rising, his feet were going numb, and he was gaining weight. I felt powerless watching him struggle, and it broke my heart when he passed away from diabetes complications. Have you ever felt like the solutions you're given just aren't enough? That's exactly how I felt. Robert's story drove me to ask a critical question. What are we overlooking? After diving deep into research, I uncovered a surprising truth. Rice, a food we often eat without much thought, can either harm or heal, depending on how we prepare it. For seniors, whose bodies may struggle with digestion or blood sugar control, the way we cook rice can have an even bigger impact. But here's where it gets exciting. Through years of study and working with patients, I discovered 5 simple ways to transform rice into a health-boosting staple. These aren't complicated diets or costly supplements. They're practical hacks you can start today. Ready to make every grain count? Let's explore the first one. Hack number 1. Soak your rice to unlock its nutrients. Let's start with a question. Have you ever felt bloated or sluggish after eating rice? For many seniors, rice can be tough to digest, and it might even block your body from absorbing key nutrients like calcium, zinc, or iron. That's because rice, especially brown rice, contains phytic acid, a natural compound that acts like a lock, trapping these minerals and preventing your body from using them. Over time, this can contribute to weak bones, low energy, or a less robust immune system. So how do we fix this? The answer is simple yet powerful. Soak your rice before cooking. Soaking breaks down phytic acid, like opening a gate to let those vital nutrients flow into your body. It also makes rice gentler on your stomach, which is a blessing for anyone with digestive sensitivities. What does the science say? Studies, like one from the Journal of Food Science, show that soaking rice for just 30 minutes can boost mineral absorption by up to 20%. That's a significant win for keeping your bones strong and your energy high. Plus, soaked rice is easier to digest, reducing bloating and discomfort for those with sensitive stomachs or conditions like IBS. Let me share a story about Maria, a 68-year-old grandmother who loved her rice dishes but dreaded the bloating that followed. Have you ever tried cutting out foods to fix digestion, only to feel stuck? Maria had eliminated gluten and dairy with no luck. When I suggested soaking her brown rice for an hour before making her beloved arroz con pollo, she raised an eyebrow. Could something so easy really help? 2 weeks later, she called me, overjoyed. Her bloating was gone, her meals felt lighter, and a blood test showed her iron levels had improved slightly. Maria's experience is proof that small changes can lead to big rewards. Here's how you can do it at home. Rinse your rice under cold water to wash away excess starch. Place in a bowl, cover with warm water around 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius, and soak for 30 to 60 minutes. Drain, rinse again, and cook as usual. A quick tip: in hot weather, don't soak longer than 2 hours to avoid bacteria. For white rice, 30 minutes is enough. Brown rice loves a full hour. Isn't it incredible how a quick soak can unlock so much goodness? But we're just warming up. Want to know how a single spoonful of something in your pantry can keep your blood sugar steady? Let's move to the next hack. Hack number 2, add vinegar to keep blood sugar in check. Do you ever feel tired or shaky after a rice-heavy meal? For many seniors, rice can cause blood sugar spikes, especially white rice, which your body quickly turns into glucose. These spikes can leave you feeling drained and, over time, increase the risk of diabetes complications or heart issues. This is a real concern for anyone looking to stay energized and healthy. Here's a game changer. Add a tablespoon of natural fermented vinegar, like apple cider vinegar, to your rice while it cooks. The acetic acid in vinegar slows down how fast your body breaks down carbohydrates, preventing those sharp blood sugar surges and keeping your energy more consistent. Why does this work? A study from Johns Hopkins University found that adding vinegar to rice can lower its glycemic index by an impressive 31%. That means your blood sugar rises more gently, reducing stress on your body. For those with prediabetes or diabetes, this is a lifeline. But even if you're healthy, it means fewer energy crashes and cravings. Let me tell you about John, a 65-year-old retired mechanic who came to me worried about his prediabetes diagnosis. Have you ever felt scared by a health warning? John loved his fried rice but was terrified of needing insulin. I suggested adding a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar to his rice cooker. He was skeptical, worried it would change the taste. But after a month, his fasting blood sugar dropped from 110 milligrams per deciliter to 95 milligrams per deciliter, well within normal. He also felt steadier after meals. John's grin at his next visit was priceless. He felt empowered again. Here's how to try it. Add 1 tablespoon of natural fermented vinegar apple cider or rice vinegar to the water in your rice cooker. Cook as usual. The vinegar blends in with just a subtle tang. If the flavor feels strong, start with half a tablespoon and adjust. A note: stick to natural fermented vinegar, not synthetic ones, which lack benefits and might irritate your stomach. If you have acid reflux, check with your doctor first. Who knew a pantry staple could do so much? Now, let's talk about a superfood that pairs beautifully with rice to protect your heart. Curious what it is? Here's the next hack. Hack number 3, mix an oatmeal for a heart-healthy boost. Have you ever worried about your cholesterol or heart health? For many seniors, high cholesterol and blood sugar swings are real challenges. Rice alone doesn't offer the fiber needed to manage these issues, leaving your heart and metabolism at risk. But there's a simple way to make rice a heart-healthy choice. The solution is to mix a small amount of oatmeal, about 5 to 7% of your rice, into your rice before cooking. Oatmeal contains beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that acts like a sponge in your gut, soaking up bad cholesterol and slowing sugar absorption. This keeps your heart strong and your blood sugar steady. What's the evidence? A National Institutes of Health study showed that combining rice with oatmeal can reduce blood sugar spikes by up to 43%. Beta-glucan also lowers LDL cholesterol, cutting the risk of heart disease. This small tweak keeps rice comforting while making it a powerful ally for your health. Let me share Dorothy's story. Dorothy, a 72-year-old grandmother, was heartbroken when her doctor flagged her high cholesterol and borderline diabetes. Have you ever felt torn between loving your food and staying healthy? She adored jasmine rice but felt guilty eating it. I suggested adding a teaspoon of rolled oats to each cup of rice. Dorothy started mixing oats into her rice and veggie dishes. 3 months later, her LDL cholesterol dropped by 15% and her blood sugar was stable. She said it felt like eating her way to a healthier heart. Here's how to make it work. For every cup of rice, about 150 grams, add 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of rolled oats. Cook the rice and oats together in your rice cooker or pot. Stick to the 5 to 7% ratio for the best balance of flavor and benefits. A caution: if you have kidney issues or are on a low-fiber diet, talk to your doctor, as too much fiber can cause discomfort. This combo is like a warm hug for your heart, but there's more to discover. Want to know how a spice in your kitchen can act like natural medicine? Let's explore the next hack. Hack number 4. Sprinkle turmeric for better blood sugar control. Do you ever feel like your body isn't responding the way it used to? For many seniors, insulin resistance when your body struggles to use insulin effectively can lead to diabetes, fatigue, and inflammation. Plain rice doesn't help much here, but a vibrant spice can make a big difference. The answer is turmeric. Just sprinkle a pinch of turmeric powder over your warm, cooked rice. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory that boosts insulin sensitivity, helping your body manage blood sugar more effectively. What does the research say? A 10-year study from the National Institutes of Health found that regular curcumin consumption reduced insulin resistance by 23%, rivaling some diabetes medications. Curcumin also eases inflammation, which can help with arthritis or other chronic conditions. Let me tell you about Helen, a 70-year-old retired nurse who struggled with diabetes complications, including frequent infections. Have you ever felt like health challenges are holding you back? After checking with her doctor, Helen started adding a pinch of turmeric to her rice dishes. 6 months later, her HbA1c dropped from 7.8% to 6.5%, and she had more energy. She called it a little sunshine in every bite, and she was able to reduce her medication. Here's how to do it. Sprinkle 1 to 2 pinches of pure turmeric powder over warm, cooked rice and mix well. Start small if the flavor is new and adjust to your taste. Use pure turmeric powder, not curry blends, which may have additives. A note, if you have gallbladder issues or take blood thinners, consult your doctor as turmeric can interact with medications. This spice is like medicine in your meal. Now, let's talk about a final hack that can transform your gut health. Ready to give your gut some love? Here's the last hack. Hack number 5. Cool and reheat for a healthier gut. Do you ever deal with bloating or sluggish digestion? Gut health is critical for seniors, affecting everything from immunity to mood. Regular rice doesn't do much for your gut microbiome, but a simple cooking trick can turn it into a gut-friendly superfood. Here's the solution. Cool your cooked rice for 30 to 60 minutes, then reheat it before eating. This process creates resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that feeds beneficial gut bacteria, improving digestion and boosting your immune system. Why is this so powerful? A study from Oxford University found that cooling and reheating rice increases resistant starch by 18%. This starch acts like a prebiotic, nourishing your gut and reducing issues like constipation or IBS. A healthy gut also strengthens your immunity, which is vital as we age. Let me share Donald's story. Donald, a 74-year-old veteran, was tired of chronic constipation and IBS. Have you ever wished for a simple fix for digestive troubles? I suggested cooling his rice for an hour before reheating it for his favorite rice and bean dish. After a month, his bowel movements were regular and his IBS symptoms eased. A gut health test showed a thriving microbiome, all from this small change. Here's how to try it. After cooking, spread rice on a plate or leave in the cooker with the lid off to cool for 30 to 60 minutes. Reheat gently in a microwave or on the stovetop. Store leftovers in the fridge and eat within 1 to 2 days. A caution, don't let rice sit out too long in warm weather to prevent bacteria. This hack is like giving your gut a big boost. Now, let's bring it all together and talk about why these small steps matter so much. Conclusion, your health 1 grain at a time. Friends, we've just uncovered 5 incredible ways to make rice work for your health. Soak it to unlock its nutrients, adding vinegar to stabilize blood sugar, mixing in oatmeal for a healthier heart, sprinkling turmeric for better insulin control, and cooling/reheating for a thriving gut. Which hack are you most excited to try first? These aren't just kitchen tips. They're a roadmap to a more vibrant you. Let me take you back to Robert, the patient whose struggle inspired this journey. His story taught me that health isn't about quick fixes or drastic changes. It's about small, meaningful, consistent choices that add up over time. What small step could you take today to feel better tomorrow? These hacks are affordable, simple, and backed by science, but their real magic happens when you make them part of your life. Start with 1. Notice how your body feels, and build from there. I'm so grateful to share this with you, and I'd love for you to join our growing family. please hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and share this video with someone you care about. Together, we can inspire each other to live healthier, happier lives. Will you take the first step today? I believe in you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video with more tips to shine. Stay healthy, stay vibrant, and thank you for being here.